reason why is because I was trained to be. I was trained to be fearful for my life. The thing is between me and a real big, overly obese guy. And those kind of guys, those overly obese guys, they die. Kids, one of the most notorious schools in the nation, Carroll. They are notorious. They're called the Dragons. And they made nationwide spotlight for being notorious. I mean, very, 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 very notorious. Father abused me so that I would make mistakes. I learned to make mistakes for him so that he could correct me, either in front of other people or in front of his second wife, which was my stepmom. So I was trained. My father trained me to make mistakes so that he could correct me and look like the good person, was by putting fear in me. So he waited for me to make that mistake, and then he corrected me in front of the other people or in front of my stepmom or whatever to make him feel better. So he did this over and over and over again, and I had to restructure the way that I think so that I could get rid of those mistakes and be perfect like God made me. Behavior. So when he would answer something, that's right. That's how it'd be. That's right. You got it. It was like Doc Brown nearly, but worse. But he would do it like subtly. That's right. That's right. You got it. That's right. He was all jumping the gun, real nervous. So his behavior is how he would get you to make the mistake, not the things that he would say. It was the behavior. It was always about being right. You know, jump the gun, be right, yeah. But it was like jumping the gun all the time. That's right. That's right. Over and over again. I figured it out. Randall Mill actually kept its original name. They ran it differently. So this road, which I believe is Davis, kept going straight, and you had to turn right into Randall Mill. Now you can keep going down Davis and pass Randall Mill on your right. Regardless, on this particular one, we'll be turning on Randall Mill to the right. Then when you look to your left, you'll see where I was raised, where all the torture went on, and I'll show it to you. The house has already been sold, so it's a house from the past. My friend Shane and I would ride our motorcycle or his motorcycle around this area, and there was a lot of dirt road and things like that. I know a way to get back too through this. The beekeeper lived on the hill. He killed himself after his wife left. Supposedly, this was the story my father told me. He called her. She wouldn't talk to him, so he just ended it with a shotgun. He lived on the top of this hill, right above where we originally lived, by Randall Mill. And he lived in a house right there. And he killed himself, supposedly. That was the rumor. This is the house that I was tortured in and raised. It's somewhat a mansion. They kind of messed it up a little bit. That's the house. We were raised in that house. They painted it all white. Right off of Maranatha, which is that road. The Coxes lived there. Kleina Cox, Ryan Cox, Dane Cox, Brett Cox. Should be somewhere around here, 200 feet in this area. I lived down there in a trailer. It's right around the other side. trying to think if I want that house. Just looking, I'm shopping for houses right now. I kind of like this one. I think the area that I'm at, it's kind of like the South Lake area. I think that's just kind of the area that I'm gonna live in. I'm trying to figure out on this road particularly which house I'm gonna buy, and I think I'm gonna buy all of them. I like the idea of living in many houses in one little block, so I've decided to buy this entire block or something in that nature. So I'll have several different houses. You'll never know which one I'd be in. Then I'm gonna have an armed guard with probably an M60 and maybe 3 or 4 guards with HK7s. They'll have like 4 or 5 juggernauts too. And then I'm gonna have a fleet of F-16s not very far from here, so we can go after anybody that has a problem. But I'm only gonna go after them with F-16s because those things are fast and they fly high. And they got a thing called smart bombs. And I'll have a trained set of pilots that I'll train myself on how to hunt down anyone that messes with me. And I'll get them from the sky. I'm gonna have a few tanks too, probably. And I'll have my own little target practice thing. I'm probably gonna be faithful to one wife, but I do like the idea of having 10 kids, whether adopted or natural or whatever. But I like that idea. I already have 3 of them. So all I need is 7 adopted kids. And I'll baptize each one of them. Probably pretty much in this area too. Maybe in a stream, maybe in a church, maybe, it depends. Something like that. Luke, use the Force, Luke. Luke, use the Force, Luke. Came back to familiar territory and dropped off a pizza. And we're headed back. But we didn't make it to the other zip code, so we got away from the Cowboys game. There, take two. And there she blows. The skyline of Fort Worth. It is the Fort of Worth. He wanted to be in the show, so I got it. Guy called me. I sent over about $50 to him. He said he'd pass by on the motorcycle, and I'd put him in the Please Subscribe show. And there she blows. The Fort Worth. The Fort of Worth. This to all artists, you are only a commercial sellout when the money's in your account. You are not a commercial sellout if the money is not in your account. So don't let anybody lie, ever. You understand? It doesn't matter the level of fame or anything. If that money's not in that account, then you're not a commercial sellout. Does that make sense? The artist is judged by the amount of money that's in their account. That's what makes them a commercial sellout if you're trying to figure it out. Don't forget. Why someone's a commercial sellout is because they have millions and millions of dollars for their artwork. And it's exactly this, it's about the same worth as your artwork, especially with an actor. So if you're an actor and you have millions and millions of dollars, then you're a commercial sellout. Then you're a Hollywood sellout. You're trash. If you don't have any money and you're an actor, then you're an artist. Don't walk up to me if you have millions and millions of dollars and you call yourself an actor. I'm not going to take you serious at all. I'm going to laugh at you. Okay? Don't walk up to me if you're with millions of dollars and you're an actor. Please don't. Got through that little traffic jam. Basically what I mean is that if you're an artist out there, you're a filmmaker, whatever, and you got millions and millions of dollars, I'm not going to take you serious. I'm going to laugh at you. You know? I'm just going to be laughing at you. Like, what? How'd you end up with that? You know? So what? You know, so you got a big movie that you did, try to make it look all indie. You know, even though you had millions and millions of dollars, give me a break. I'm going to laugh at you. Okay? You're not an artist in my book. You're a commercial sellout artist, okay? There's an extension on the whole thing, okay? So I'm going to be like, yeah, you're not exactly an artist, but you're a commercial sellout artist because you've got millions and millions of dollars in your bank account, right? Okay? So that's what I'm going to say. That's how I'm going to classify. And if you're going to work with me, then you're going to be called a commercial sellout artist, and you have to wear a little badge that says commercial sellout artist. Does that make sense? You follow? I'm going to embarrass you on set. Put a dunce head on your head. The only thing is you're going to be funding the entire project, and I'm still going to make fun of you. Because I know once you're that famous and you have that much money, there's no going back. You'll always have it, you know? So that's what you'd be noticed as. This guy's an actor, that guy's an actor, that guy's an actor, because they don't have any money in their account, really. They have a little bit, but not a whole lot. The other guy that's got $1 million in his account, he'll be known on set as the commercial sellout artist. And he'll wear like a little shirt so everybody can identify him. There's the commercial sellout artist with millions of dollars. Then whenever you get in costume and we'll do the little thing, and then afterwards he'll have to wear a little shirt that identifies him as a commercial sellout artist. Nobody will talk to him on my set. They'll make fun of him. Like, look at the commercial sellout millionaire. Look how stupid he is. Look at his stupid shirt. See? That's how it's gonna be. It's gonna be like a movie kind of thing. You commercial sellout artist. I mean, come on. I know the commercial sellout artist hates God. You know, why would they hoard their money? You know, they'd be hoarding their money. You know, that's just wrong. Then I'd have to serious talk with everybody. You know, what we do is we meet in a group. We sit in a circle, and all the actors that only have like 20 or 30,000 in their account, or 10,000, or 4,000, or 3,000. You could all tell on their face. Then you got a guy that comes in, he's got like, I don't know, $120 million in his account. So we'd all sit down and we'd go, okay, we know who the commercial sellout artist is, okay? Doesn't have to wear a shirt, but it'd be funny if for this, you know, he had to wear that shirt. And we all know that this person is worth $120 million or whatever it may be. And this person's not worth anything, that person. We'd all sit and we'd make a little, you know, pact with one another and talk about money. And then the commercial sell artist would apologize to the other people on set. And the other artist would say, that's okay, I accept your apology. So that we'd all be on the same level. Because that's insulting to the other artists, the other actors that don't have any money. And then we would do the show. So we would get that out of the way. It's like, we know this guy is kind of like Bradley Cooper or whatever it may be. And he's got like $120 million in his bank account, okay? We all know that he's very, very rich and he has a lot of money. But let's get past that. And the rest of you guys, you're all going to heaven. And we know this other guy's going to hell. But let's just realize that we're going to deal with that. And we're going to still do the production anyway. That kind of thing.